Hi, me again. So we're back at it again, guys. We're gonna watch a few creepy videos. Last time it was a little crazy. We got into UFOs, Loch Ness Monster, giants. I'm really not surprised on what we're about to embark on today. I'm not surprised. But without any further ado, let's dive in, shall we?
I remember when I was much younger, one of my favorite things to do on the weekends was to watch a good movie. At that time, there were no streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and things like that. You would actually have to go to the movies or rent one on a Blockbuster store to actually.
I had to pause it already. Now, do you remember Blockbuster? Like, do you remember a time where streaming wasn't a thing and not even Redbox. Oh, this is even before Redbox. Don't even get me started on that. Like Blockbuster was like the place if you wanted to see a specific movie or a particular genre of movies. This was the place to go. You would find any movie you needed, any movie you wanted in Blockbuster. Blockbuster is goated, nostalgia, legendary, and you will be missed. I think there's one left in the United States. I'm not exactly sure where. I might be wrong, but there's a show on Netflix. I should check it out.
Watch your favorite kind of movie. And I vividly remember once going into a Blockbuster store and trying to pick between two similar movies. One was Kazam, and it featured Shaquille O'Neal as a main actor.
I remember that.
And the other
People actually sleep on this movie. This movie was actually really good, in my opinion. I watched it multiple times with my bro. It's a, it's definitely like one of those movies you would say like we grew up on, and I still enjoy it till this day. Honestly, Shaq is not that bad. His movies are very entertaining. I believe it at that.
other movie was Shazam, and it featured Sinbad as a main actor. Both movies.
It's not a real thing. It can't be. I personally don't remember this movie, but it's supposed to be like one of the greatest Mandela effects ever. Supposedly, this movie doesn't exist, but how does this person own a copy of it?
Movies were very similar and featured a genie that fulfilled other
Oh, it's
people's
real.
wishes, but they were different movies and had different covers. Nothing strange about that, right? Wrong.
That's
I
weird.
just recently found out that the movie Shazam actually never existed.
So what was
I remember
that?
a movie called Shazam with Sinbad playing a genie.
You know what? The movie was never real. It was the rumor started in 2009. I don't know where it came from, but it's not real.
All right, not real.
Sinbad called Cap on it. He called Cap. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of people say they remember this movie, but the actor himself, the comedian himself, is telling you directly to your faces that this movie never existed. Maybe it was like a parody or something like that, and it just got pushed. Because if I'm not mistaken, we saw a little clip earlier with Sinbad in a genie outfit, so I'm very confused about that.
Okay.
The movie Shazam, along with many other things that people remember from the past, is just one of the many Mandela effects. And if you haven't heard about the Mandela effect, it's a phenomenon where millions of people remember past events differently than what they originally happened.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, the Monopoly guy with the monocle never existed. Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I'm your father," never happened.
I am your father.
The evil witch from Snow White movie saying, "Mirror, mirror on the wall,"
Who's the
never,
fairest one of
ever
all?
happened.
You're
The Berenstein
lying.
Bears with an E never happened. To experts and researchers, these and many other
The Beerstein Bears, or that's a whole big thing too. Cause like, let's just say like, all right, let's just say it had an original title, and then over time they just switched the title. That's exactly what it seems like because there's people in the world who have copies of these books with both names. It's really odd. I wonder if they'll cover it in this video because I've definitely seen it before on Instagram and TikTok.
Other examples are just part of a collective false memory. But what if the Mandela effect is actually evidence that we may be living in an alternate reality? And that maybe something happened back in 2009 when millions of people started to notice that they remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, when in fact, he actually died in 2013. Or what if it's evidence of time travel, or maybe even the fact that we might be living in a digital simulation, a simulation that's been glitching for some reason, and people are starting to notice it.
Hello, chickies. Hi, babies. Oh, goodness. Where y'all going? Where are you going? You ready for some grubs? Let's go. It's grub time. What the fool? Why are they all not moving?
Oh. We watched the video like this probably like a few days ago when they were talking about animals stopping dead in their tracks, and it's like supposedly it's like a glitch in the simulation with the simulation theory and stuff like that. So why did these chickens just stop in a complete straight line like this? It's kind of odd. I don't know. I mean, if anybody has any explanation for this, I don't know. Just let somebody know. This is really weird.
What
All of them. All of them, bro.
is happening?
It's not weird at all. It's not weird at all.
Babies? Guys.
The one under the net is
Why are y'all not moving? Hello? Oh,
they're
I
stuck.
cannot make this up.
The one under the
This
net
one literally has not stopped moving.
is really
Or has not
concerning
moved
me.
at all. The foot is in the same place. Hello?
What happens if you touch it? Touch one of the chickens.
Oh
Sounded crazy.
my god. Chickens!
That's weird.
Did I do something?
They're really not moving. Is anything else moving around? Look around, yo.
Nick! What the?
And then all of a sudden,
This
that
picture I saw it on Facebook.
bro. We're just gonna continue.
But I knew it. I knew there was a cornucopia on Fruit of the Looms, because why else would I know the word cornucopia? Like Thanksgiving, maybe, but no, I remember.
Fruit of the Loom has always, the logo has always been a cornucopia. So what kind of Mandela effect is this? Wait, is it not a cornucopia? Bro, wait.
Remember this vividly. And Fruit of the Looms is like, no, it was never there. It was just a fruit. Y'all remember this too, right? Like, I'm not just bugging.
So I need to weigh in on the Snow White Mandela effect. Now, some of us remember it as Evil Queen going to the mirror and saying, mirror, mirror
on the wall.
on the wall.
Who's the fairest one of all?
Who's the fairest of them all?
Oh,
But
fairest of them all.
apparently, the Mandela effect is that she always said, magic mirror on the wall.
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
And I used to read this book obsessively when I was little. Okay.
Magic mirror on the wall. That doesn't even sound correct. You know what I mean? Like, it's bugging me. That doesn't make any sense. I don't remember that at all. And I've watched every single Disney movie as a child. And even growing up in theater and stuff like that, like watching like theater plays and everything, I'm pretty sure they said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? Or who's the fairest of them all? not magic mirror. So technically, magic mirror. I don't know. Help me out here. Help me out.
So this is the book. Walt Disney's Treasure of Children's Classics.
Mm-hmm.
1978.
Bingo.
Mirror, mirror,
Mirror
on,
on
the
the
wall.
wall, bro.
Strange,
Come on.
isn't it? But it gets even stranger if we start going
Talk
deeper
about it.
into the Mandela effect.
All right, the
It
Pikachu
becomes
one.
more and more evident that something happened in the past. Time travel, maybe? An alternate universe? Who knows? But it's as if something changed, and some people remember and some don't.
You see how he puts it through his? I don't know. I think that's a BlackBerry. I don't know. He's recording it through an old phone, and it's showing the logo names that we're all familiar with. But even like looking on the shelf today, I know Jif was never called Jif. It was always called Jiffy. That makes no. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure it was always Jiffy. And then Pikachu, he always had a black tip on his tail. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says.
It was after I started going deeper into the Shazam Mandela effect that things took a really strange turn. I first came across several videos of people who still supposedly have the VHS tape of the Shazam movie, even though it officially never existed. These are some of the videos. Check this
I
out.
still don't understand the whole issue with this movie Shazam with Sinbad. I mean, I remember growing up, buying it at Ames, and watching it a bunch of times as a kid.
That's real. That's real. But how does Sinbad say it? Maybe he
Look at
easily. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want the movie to be remembered. Obviously, I don't know why. Maybe it was a bad movie, but it looks like a complete remake, or maybe the maybe the Shaquille O'Neal version. Maybe the Shaq version was a remake or something like that. It's completely possible. And then maybe Sinbad just he's so embarrassed that his movie was completely remade by Shaq that he just doesn't want to accept its existence. Maybe I don't know. I might be reaching, and I might be reach.
but yet it never existed.
But
But
here's
bro,
the
it's
thing,
right there.
if these VHS tapes are the real deal, there should be a scene from the movie uploaded somewhere on the internet, and apparently there is.
I'm sorry. Is that Jonathan Taylor Thomas? Can somebody ask Jonathan Taylor Thomas if that movie? Thank you. Can someone ask Jonathan Taylor Thomas if that movie exists? I hope that's his name. I think that's his name. He's from Home Improvement though. I might be completely wrong. Hold on.
I came across what's supposed to be a real scene from the Shazam movie, and many internet users noticed how many Mandela effects can actually be found inside this movie scene. Which makes things even
That's
more
real,
mysterious.
bro.
Pay very close attention.
We can remember her by.
Did you see that? What looks like George the monkey with a tail. One of the most debated Mandela effects of all time.
We have our memories. They're real. No one can take that.
But it doesn't stop there. Pay very close attention to this next part.
Monopoly.
Did you notice anything strange? In this scene we can see the Monopoly guy with the monocle, the Berenstain Bears book with an E, and a newspaper article stating Nelson Mandela dies at 68.
Boom.
Why are there so many Mandela
Yo.
effects in a movie that supposedly never...
This might blow your mind a little bit, but that Sinbad movie might be the last piece of evidence that we might have switched the universes at some point in time. So I think I thought it was really interesting that that guy had it locked up in a safe, because that's the smartest thing to do right now, bro. Because if that might be gold right there, that might be gold. Let's just say that the universe did switch, or something like that, and everything is like slightly different from what we remember it. Slightly different from what we remember. Sounds logical. I don't know. Do your research.
Ever existed.
What happened to saying hello?
Time travel, maybe? An alternate universe? Or something else entirely?
That's interesting.
What is going on here? After this video was uploaded to social media, it caught a lot of attention, and internet users were confused. Some stated that this movie scene is fake, that it was produced recently by Sinbad just to prank his viewers into thinking that the movie existed. However, thousands of internet users are not convinced. Many state that the movie actually existed and that this is the real deal. But what makes this even creepier is the fact that I found not one, nor two, thousands of comments from people all over the world that describe the movie with details. And most of them describe it the same exact way.
Witnesses.
Shazam Kazam controversy.
Yes.
The genie thing.
Yeah, 100%. When I got this job, everyone was like, wait, wasn't that the Shaq movie when he was a genie? I was like, no, that's Kazam.
Yeah, because Shazam was a movie, genie movie starring Sinbad that doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist.
It was real. I remember it.
Yeah, can you find it online?
No!
No, you can't!
That's weird.
Several internet users actually stated having worked at Blockbuster and
You know what's crazy? If they decided to stream this, if they decided to actually like admit that this movie exists, and they actually decided to stream it, how much do you want to bet it would make so much money just because of alone, just because of the Mandela effect alone? This has been a controversy for years, years. So just imagine if they actually released it on streaming. Automatic #1. I bet you.
remember the difference between the covers of Shazam and Kazam, and one of them actually gives details on how the covers were different.
Yep.
One internet user even describes the movie. Creepy, isn't it? But it gets even creepier. Other internet users remember the same thing. One states, "My memory of Shazam and Kazam is this. Shazam's plot with Sinbad as a genie was about him granting wishes to two kids for their dad to be happy and marry again after losing their mom."
Alright, so obviously this cover on the left is completely off. Because this is the actor. The actor that I thought was in this movie is not who I thought it was. I'm very confused. But Shazam and Kazam are two different movies, and supposedly both of these movies exist, and they're pretty much the same premise. You know, black genie granting wishes to a child or children. I want to see Shazam so bad now. See, the demand is up.
The thing is, if there was no Shazam movie, how is it that so many people recall the same thing? Why? Why would somebody want to erase this movie from existence?
Thank you.
Is it because it proves that the Mandela effect is real and that we're possibly living in an alternate reality of some kind? Or is it something else entirely? What are your thoughts on this mysterious phenomenon?
Why is she frozen? Bro, I'm tripping. What?
Oh man. We're gonna end it here. So pretty much today we spoke about Mandela effects. Mandela effects have been around for years. It's still going on till this day. Jiffy, Pikachu having the black tip on his tail, Pikachu not having the black tip on his tail. Nelson Mandela dying in prison. Nelson Mandela dying in 2013. And then it goes even deeper. The Shazam and Kazam controversy. I hope Sinbad is not lying to us, because I know you saw, and I saw clips of this movie existing. So How you gonna hide that? 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 And then not only that, this video may be, like I said earlier, this video may be the last piece of evidence to our previous universe, if that is exactly what happened. But I don't know. Do your own research. There's a lot of interesting things on this theory, and I think you all should check them out. Honestly, check it out on your own time. I mean, we'll come across it again eventually. But I just want to thank you guys for stopping by today. I'm starting to really enjoy this, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Yeah, we're gonna get back into it tomorrow. Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, come on back tomorrow. And see you later.